Hello! So this is war number 2 of season 42. It's been quite a stressful war for us. We have had like 2 players in our BG with real life issues. Especially one. So I don't know, like I hope you guys are feeling better if you're watching this vid. The only thing I can do is to send you all the love you need, so take this 30-second message as a big pack of love. Anyway, so that's what I wanted to say. I hope you are doing better. So I'm taking path 7, I usually do. I'm bringing Magneto with the Quicksilver synergy and Ultron. So the good thing about the Quicksilver synergy for Magneto is that you can go around purifying ability accuracy when you do a well-timed block, and this for 3 seconds. So it's not as good as Apocalypse, but given that Magneto is a tactic attacker, I prefer to bring Magneto instead of Apocalypse. Also, I will face in section 2 a Peni Parker, so Magneto is a good ID for Peni as well. So that's it. The plan here is to parry heavy. You see it works quite well. But for it to work, you really need a well-timed block. And you will see at some point during the fight, I will block, but the block will not be well-timed. And just because of it, this Agent Venom will get the damage reflection icon, and that will be right before I throw a special 3. There, you see, it gets the icon. I didn't see it. I throw my special 3. And then bam, I lost half of my health. Kind of annoying, so be careful with that. The good thing is that the opponent had Limber maxed out, I think, so I was doing short heavies, which means that I didn't have that many prowesses. And maybe with more prowesses, who knows, maybe I would have died, I don't know, like Mag Special 3 can be quite damageful. Anyway, so then the second fight is a Dragonman. I'm healing Magneto now to face him. And since I've already used some potions, I decided to never knock down Dragonman during this fight. So I will simply use light and medium hits. Even if I don't do the parry heavy special 3 strat that people tend to follow when they use Magneto, the guy still can rely on magnetism. So there are some annoying things from Dragonman, like the power gain buff, he gets from time to time, that do not show up. So typically not an issue if you parry while he has the buff, But sometimes when Dragonman gets passive, sometimes you have to face a special 3 in the face. So this will never happen. So in the end, it's quite safe, It's just kind of slow, I have to wait for his health to go down, basically. There I'm baiting an attack. But the special 2 and even the special 1 of Dragonman are not that annoying to deal with. Special 2, I simply block it. Special 1, I dash backwards all I can. And typically it's okay. Another special 1. And now we will finish him with a special 3 of our own. Right after this other special 1. So that's it for Dragonman. Next fight is a Kitty Pryde on node 22. It has hazard shift and aggression prowess. I will be using Ultron, who is a tactic attacker. I didn't expect the difficulty of this fight because I thought, Ultron is tactic, which means that basically by hitting Kitty Pryde, I will remove her prowesses. Unfortunately, I didn't expect the interaction with the aggression prowess node, so she will gain power faster than I thought, and I will even have to face a special 3 in a couple of seconds, right here. So probably I should have been more aggressive myself, because I can power drain her, and also I can remove the prowesses. It's a reflex I don't have. Anyway, it took me by surprise, Thank God I had the invulnerability boost on, so that special 3 didn't hurt too much. Still I get block damage from all those special 1, the damage from the hazard shift node, and you can see that I've almost lost half of my health. Still, Ultron's damage is quite large, which makes this fight short in the end. So that's it. Next time I will have to remember of this interaction. So then we move on to section 2, Moleman. It's not this man thing, I'm not taking this man thing. It's the Moleman right after. So Moleman, again, I will rely on the Quicksilver synergy. Magneto is a tactic attacker. So basically I will do parry heavy the whole fight. This defender seems to have limber too, so I will stick to short heavies. There I wasn't fast enough, but it wasn't too much of a big deal. So you see the synergy works quite well. He did get an unblockable charge now, but since he doesn't have 3, he doesn't get unblockable. So probably a thing I could have done was to parry right before throwing a heavy, right before throwing a special 3. But anyway, I can live with 1 unblockable charge. Then I'm fighting Peni Parker using Magneto. So Peni Parker is a metal, but still I have to deal with her shield. So I will hit her block to remove the shield, as people typically do when they face Peni Parker. We sometimes see Peni Parker on path 7 because actually when she auto blocks and purifies a stun, this allows her to get like an unblockable charge. So one really needs to deal with her shield, I know you do want to deal with her shield because of the power drain, but suppose you fight her with Hulkling, who doesn't care about the power drain. She can still purify the stun and get the unblockable charges. So even with Hulkling, I think it's important to go around her shield. But if you do, the fight is not a problem. So I have to remove her own shield, the node protection. It's a bit slow at the beginning, but once you get to 3 bars, the fight will end quickly. Three bars, and finally we can throw a special 3. Which finishes her. So that's it for section 2. Then we have a mini boss on the hazard shift stun immunity node. It's a Domino. I like Ultron for hazard shift nodes. My Ultron is SIG 200, so I can sort of deal with Incinerate. And Ultron is quite okay for Domino. So I will do a mistake at the beginning. You will see I will throw a special 2, and she will get immediately here the lucky thing and block my special 2. Thank God she didn't retaliate immediately, so that's good news for me. That was kind of a noob mistake. But apart from that, the strat is pretty simple. Bait heavy and punish. Finally she's over. So that's it for this war. Thank you for watching this report, and see you around.